Today we provided three sporting events on the channel and safe market options insights about them, and all three of those were successful. So a big congratulations to you guys. Yes, sir. Congratulations, guys. Yes, sir. So today we have more, of those for you where that came from, and a review of what happened yesterday. So if you're first time coming across the channel and you're serious about increasing your chances of winning significantly in sports betting, and beating the odds in the long run, because we believe sports betting is a marathon, it is not a sprint. If this is something that you find yourself interested in, you can, become a part of this community. You are welcome to join us. Basically, everyone take 1 second of your time to hit that like button to show appreciation for the results we got, and of course for the culture. Basically, guys, do it for the culture. 1 free second of your time to hit that like button. Subscribe first time coming across the channel. We're inviting you to do that. You've been here, you've not done that, hit that subscribe button to become a part of this community of what we like to call savvy sports traders that we are building on here. And don't forget to turn notification bells on, everyone. It is important. It will be very beneficial to you as we go on this journey to beating the odds together. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your humble host on today's daily podcast show, bringing you football prediction at its best, as prepared by the team and brought forward to you by my humble self. Yesterday in the So You Think You Can Punt section, we had that sporting event for you guys to provide your correct scores about in the comment section, and that was a game between Flamengo and Bayern Munich. And unfortunately, nobody was able to get that slot provided yesterday, and another shout out has been wasted.
Oh no!
All right, guys. Okay, but not to give up, guys. There's another chance today. Every day is another new day. Basically, it's a new week, as a matter of fact. So we have a chance to start it all over again, and do better than we did last week. That sporting event yesterday ended in a 2-4 scoreline, in favor of Bayern Munich. Amazingly, as always, you guys were very close on that prediction. You guys were at the back of it. You're right on it, right on point predictions. And we saw there, even if the correct scores were not correct, but the predictions were on point. Keep it up, guys. Keep them coming. Today we have another sporting events for you guys, to predict, and that's the game between Mjällby and Malmö. This is from the Sweden Allsvenskan. And tell us what you think the correct score will be in this sporting event today, given the information that we provided about it for you to, make more accurate correct scores from the information that we have about it for you guys today.
Allsvenskan leaders Mjällby AIF are set to pursue consecutive victories in Sweden's Premier League as they continue their campaign with a home match against Malmö. Mjällby has accumulated 30 points from their 13 matches this season, placing them 3 points ahead at the top of the table, while Malmö sits in 5th place with 22 points from their first 13 games. In their last match before the winter break, Mjällby secured a 2-0 victory over Värnamo, and they have won 4 out of their last 5 matches at this level of competition. With a record of 9 wins, 3 draws, and just 1 loss from 13 matches, they are leading the pack, holding 30 points, which puts them 3 points clear of second-placed Hammarby, who have played the same number of games. Anders Torstensen's team has been formidable at home this season, earning 16 points from 6 matches, thanks to a record of 5 wins and 1 draw. Mjällby are 2-time Superettan champions, yet they have never topped Sweden's first division, making it a significant achievement if they can secure the title this season.
Malmö, on the other hand, are the current champions of Sweden, finishing 11 points ahead of second-placed Hammarby last season. However, they have encountered more challenges in the ongoing campaign. With a record of 6 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses from 13 matches, the Blue Ones currently sit in 5th place in the standings with 22 points, trailing their Monday opponents by 8 points. Henrik Rydström's team went into the summer break following a 3-0 victory against Häcken, but they have managed to win only one of their last 3 matches in the Swedish top division. This season, Malmö has achieved 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses in their 6 away games, yet they undoubtedly possess the talent to embark on a successful streak in the upcoming months. The Blue Ones last met Mjällby in September 2024, securing a 2-0 win, but they have suffered defeats in 3 of their last 4 encounters against their Monday rivals.
Mjällby will be missing Jacob Kallaric for Monday's contest due to an injury issue. Abdulimana has been in excellent form for the division leaders this season, finding the back of the net on 8 occasions, and he will again feature in the final third of the field. There should also be another spot in the attacking unit for Victor Gustafsson. As for Malmö, Johan Dahlin, Jensson Lajki, Erik Botheim and Stefano Holmqvist-Vecchio will miss out through injury. Daniel Gudjohnsen has scored 4 times in 12 appearances this season, and there will again be a spot in the final third of the field for the 19-year-old. Meanwhile, Taha Ali and Sid Haksabanovic are also set to feature in attacking areas for the reigning champions. Mjällby have been the best team in Sweden so far this season, but Malmö are a quality outfit, and we are expecting the visitors to be good enough for a share of the spoils on Monday.
Given that report that we have there, situation report about that one, what do you think the correct score will be in this sporting event today? So get that correctly and get a chance to get one free premium subscription month with us when you get the correct score right in the comment section. That is powered by Mega Parry. A big shout out to them for sponsoring this segment of the show. Okay, we have other sporting events for you guys today as always, but before then, let's look at what happened yesterday. What went on yesterday? We had the sporting event between Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Miami. The first sporting event we had, and we expected PSG to be able to win yesterday, and they did come out 4-0 victors in that sporting event yesterday. Next was the game between Changchun Yatai and Shanghai Sheuna. Expected the away side to be able to win in that sporting event, and they did come out 1-2 victors in that one, leading 2-0 at halftime and conceding one in the second half, and just saw that off for us to have that win yesterday. Next sporting event we had was the game between Wuhan Freetown and Chengdu Quangbao, talking about the worst defensive side and the one of the best attacking sides playing yesterday, and that balanced out to be a 2-2 scoreline for us yesterday, giving us that win there in that sporting event. All right, guys, so that's how yesterday went. A big congratulations to everyone who was able to get that one right yesterday and win that basically. So today we have another sporting event for you guys. First is the game between Brann and Sandefjord, and hence the situation report about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it.
5 points stand between Brann and Sandefjord as they prepare for their exciting match day 11 encounter in the 2025 Norway Eliteserien on Monday at Brann Stadium. This game features the second-placed Bergen-Ståtet facing off against the sixth-placed Göttingen. Brann has accumulated 23 points from 12 matches, placing them 9 points behind the leaders, Viking, and just 1 point ahead of Rosenborg as they head into this weekend's fixtures. Meanwhile, Sandefjord has gathered 18 points from 10 games, starting this round just 1 point shy of the top 4 teams. A 3-0 defeat away at Bodo/Glimt last match day has worsened Brann's recent form, marking their third loss in 7 competitive matches, W2, D2, L3. This downturn has overshadowed their impressive run from April to May, during which they secured 7 consecutive victories. The team now faces the challenge of improving their home performance, having won only one of their last 4 home league matches, W1, D2, L1. This situation could bode well for Sandefjord, who triumphed 4-0 at home against Shenzhen last weekend. That victory marked their 6th win in the last 9 competitive outings, L3, demonstrating their capability to be a formidable opponent. However, Sandefjord has faced difficulties on the road, suffering losses in their last 3 away games across all competitions, with each match seeing them concede exactly 3 goals. Brann will need to manage without their captain, Fredrik Pallesen-Knudsen, who is out due to a knee injury. In the treatment room, he is accompanied by Jonas Torsvik, Niklas Castro, Niklas Jensen-Wasberg, and Zacharias Opso. On Hegabo will keep leading the attack for the hosts, having netted 7 goals in 12 Eliteserien matches this season. On the other hand, Sandefjord's manager, Andreas Tekstrom, is likely to be missing midfielder Marcus Melchior and forward Sebastian Mattisen because of injuries. Stefan Ingi Sigurdarsen has served his 3-match suspension and may return to the lineup to lead Sandefjord's offensive efforts. Loros Metla might be in line for a starting position if Tekstrom decides to alter his midfield setup for Monday's game. Although Sandefjord may be feeling buoyant after their recent home victory against Shenzhen, they have suffered 4 losses in 5 away league games this season, and we anticipate that their struggles on the road will persist, resulting in a narrow defeat
So
against Brann on
we
Monday.
have there, our opinion is to go with, the away side having a 3-goal advantage handicap going into that sporting event, expecting them to maintain that 3-goal advantage up until the end of 90 minutes, no matter what goes down today. That is a safe way we decide to play that. If you're looking at taking a bigger chance on this one, you could go with the away team to win or draw. It is a very bold value per position right there for you to go with if you're looking at backing that one. If you're convinced with the information provided about that sporting event, you can, try that out to see how it goes. Next sporting event we have is the game between Shenzhen City and Shanghai Port. That's the next sporting event we have today. And here's insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it.
Shenzhen City will host Shanghai Port FC at Bowen Stadium on match day 16 of the Chinese Super League. Currently, Shenzhen sits in 13th place in the league standings, while Shanghai Port is positioned 4th. Shenzhen City approaches this match in poor form, having achieved only one victory in their last 6 matches across all competitions. In their latest outing, they faced a demoralizing 5-0 defeat away to Chengdu Rongcheng, which extended their losing streak to 2 games, with a total of 7 goals conceded. However, at home, they have shown strong performance, suffering just 1 loss at Bowen Stadium. This follows a stretch of 4 league games without a defeat, which included 3 wins and 1 draw. On the other hand, Shanghai Port has managed to bounce back after a disappointing exit in the Chinese FA Cup against Shanghai Shenhua. Their recent 3-0 victory at home in the league was a much-needed boost to their morale. The Red Eagles are currently unbeaten in their last 6 league matches leading up to this encounter. Notably, they are on a 2-match winning streak, having scored 6 goals in that span. When playing away, they remain unbeaten in their last 7 matches across all competitions. Their most recent game was a 3-1 win against Hunan Jianya, and they will be looking to build on this success for another favorable result.
Shenzhen City will host Shanghai Port FC at Bowen Stadium during match day 16 of the Chinese Super League. Currently, Shenzhen sits in 13th place in the league standings, while Shanghai Port holds the 4th position. Shenzhen City has not performed well in this matchup. The home side has faced 3 straight losses, with their latest being a 3-1 defeat on the road. On the other hand, Shanghai Port is in a stronger position to achieve a solid victory away from home. Aside from their historical advantage in this matchup, they have remained unbeaten in their last 6 league games on the road. Additionally, they possess the second-best away record in the league. Therefore, anticipate a comfortable win for the visiting team.
That we have there, we think that over 2 goals will be the safe way to play this one today. Over 1.5 is good, but not so valuable. So we're going between value and safety with over 2 goals option there. You can go with 2.5. Look at taking a bigger chance on that one. We expect the away side to also win in this one. It's another prediction you can go with. But because we expect them to win comfortably, we think that 2 goals should not be too much. But they've gone 6 games winning. Anything can happen, to that streak, and we don't want that to be today to be the day, where that happens and gets us on the wrong side, basically. So next sporting event we have, is the game between Inter Milan and Fluminense from the FIFA World Club Cup. And here's insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Inter Milan's quest to prolong their journey in the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup brings them face-to-face with a resilient Fluminense team in the last 16 on Monday. This encounter at the Bank of America Stadium between the Nerazzurri and the Flu comes with our forecast favoring a victory for the Italians. The winner of this match advances to the quarterfinals, where they will meet the winner of the other round of 16 clash between Manchester City and Al Hilal. With an unbeaten start to the tournament, W2, D1, Inter top their group, positioning themselves well for further advancement. Although the memory of a significant defeat in the Champions League final, a 5-0 loss to PSG, lingers, fans will be hopeful for a chance to redeem themselves in the USA. Fluminense has proven to be a tough opponent, finishing second in their group W1, D2, and achieving 2 clean sheets in 3 matches. They may be looking forward to another closely contested game against favored rivals, as Fluminense aims to harness the support of Brazilian fans in the stands.
Inter Milan secured a 2-0 victory over River Plate on match day 3, solidifying their position as Group E winners with a total of 7 points, W2, D1. This achievement followed a 1-1 draw against Monterrey on match day 1 and a subsequent 2-1 triumph over Urawa Reds. This run has further extended Inter's remarkable form, which has been evident even after their significant 5-0 loss to PSG in the Champions League final. That defeat remains their sole loss in the last 10 matches across all competitions, W6, D3, L1, with one of those victories being secured in extra time. This notable scoring ability provides the Italians with a competitive edge against Brazilian team Fluminense, who have struggled to find the net in 2 of their 3 matches in this tournament. Those matches ended in 0-0 draws against Borussia Dortmund on match day 1 and Mamelodi Sundowns on match day 3. In between those matches, Fluminense achieved a 4-2 victory over Ulsan HD, maintaining their unbeaten streak in 9 matches across all competitions, W6, D3. This win allowed them to accumulate 5 points in the tournament, finishing second in Group F, just behind Borussia Dortmund. Inter has scored at least twice in 6 of their last 8 matches, including their most recent 2.
Inter's keeper Lautaro Martinez has netted 10 goals in 11 Champions League and Club World Cup matches this year, including 2 already in the USA, but his usual partner Marcus Thuram is out due to a thigh injury. After a remarkable season on loan with the Serie B playoff runners-up Spezia, Francesco Pio Esposito has taken over from his older brother Sebastiano as the Nerazzurri's second striker for this tournament, and he is expected to retain his position. If he is deemed fit, Thuram might be included on the bench, while Davide Fratisi could also make his debut in the CWC as a substitute. However, Hakan Calhanoglu, Piotr Zielinski, Benjamin Pavard, and Jon Bisek have all returned to Milan, and stranded striker Mehdi Taimi cannot leave his country due to the closure of Iranian airspace. On the other hand, Fluminense is still missing Otavio, but their recent acquisition Jefferson Soteldo has returned to full training and may participate in Monday's match. It is uncertain if 40-year-old captain Thiago Silva will make a comeback after withdrawing from the last group match due to a muscle issue, especially since his replacement Ignacio was awarded Player of the Match against Mamelodi Sundowns. Surprisingly, the former AC Milan player is not the oldest member of Flu's squad, as 44-year-old goalkeeper Fabio will be in goal. Ganso, 35, and German Kano, 37, are also likely to come off the bench.
There about that sporting event, we're going with the home team to win or draw, Inter to win or draw in the sporting event today. They have 90 minutes in that one. Draw no bet is also a valuable bet option in that one, and you could also go with Inter to qualify, or Inter to win either of those. Just an Inter, sided sporting event we feel today, especially given that situation report that we have about that one today. So before I go ahead and I'll tell you guys what the final event is. Of course, you know what it is, what time it is. It's time to take 1 second of your time. A gentle reminder, guys, to hit that like button. It's very important for the community, for the culture. Hit that like button, and subscribe first time coming across the channel. You like the vibe, you like how it's going down here. Hit that subscribe button to become part of this community of what we like to call City Sports Traders that we are building here. We are inviting you to do that, guys. Okay, so that being said, don't forget to turn notification bells on. It will be very, very beneficial to you. It's very important also to know when we first post something of value on the channel. You'll be the first one to get notified about that. Okay, so the last sporting event we have is a tennis game, and that's the game between Raducanu Emma and Zhu Mingye. And here's a situation report about that tennis sporting event for those who will find it convincing and would like to back it today.
Unseeded Emma Raducanu faces Mingasu for a chance to advance to the second round at Wimbledon. This matchup is the sole all-British contest in the opening round of this prestigious grass-court Grand Slam. The victor of this encounter will go on to meet either 32nd seed McCartney Kessler or former Wimbledon champion Marketa Vondrousova in the next round. Looking ahead, a potential third-round opponent could be the top seed, Aryna Sabalenka. Currently ranked 40th in the live standings, Emma Raducanu has reclaimed her status as the British number 1. The 22-year-old has participated in 2 grass-court events this month, reaching the quarterfinals at Queen's Club. In Eastbourne last week, Raducanu was eliminated in the second round by the eventual champion, Maya Joint. The British number 1 has reached the last 16 at Wimbledon twice, with her most recent appearance being last year. Mingda Su, just 17 years old and ranked 318th in the world, received a wild-card entry into the main draw. This year, Su has competed in 4 grass court tournaments, holding a 4-4 record. Her best performance came in Birmingham, where she made it to the quarterfinals, including a victory over Alicia Parks. However, she has lost 3 of her last 4 matches.
This is a valuable experience for 17-year-old Welsh player Mingda Su. Instead of competing in the qualifiers, Su received a wild card to enter the main draw. Now, the teenager faces unseeded Emma Raducanu in the first round. Su achieved a solid victory against Alicia Parks in Birmingham, but she has lost 3 of her last 4 matches. Emma Raducanu has shown some strong performances recently, but she faces a challenging draw in this tournament.
So given that sporting event report we have there, we think that Emma Raducanu should be able to do justice to this one and win that today in 2 straight sets. Actually, that's another value bet if you're looking at, going bigger or taking a bigger chance on that sporting event today, especially if you're convinced with any of the information we provided here. We used to go ahead and, go take a bigger chance. Of course, you can turn it up a little bit by yourself, basically there. But as far as we're concerned here, we're giving you what we think is the safest, possible option, possible, outcome in that sporting event as far as the hundreds of the options provided by the bookmakers go in each of the sporting events for you guys, carefully selected, by the way, this event. All right, guys, so that'll be all for now, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this episode of our daily podcast show, and it is my hope that you're able to find something of value from what you just got today, basically, and what we've just reeled out here. Information here is shared to help you make better informed decisions and increase your chances of winning significantly. Please do not consider this financial advice. It is not financial advice, my people. It is just us sharing what we have on our table every single day for you guys to be able to do what you need to do from. So if you wish to join our membership that has been activated, you want to be one of those to get an earlier, update about the sporting events, as well as more better and more valuable sporting events, more tips, basically, you can join that membership. That is somewhere below. You can find that somewhere below. And if you wish to send us a thank you, super thanks is now active, guys. You can say thank you for the job that is being done here to the team. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you find value. Please note that there are factors that can affect the outcome of these events. You have factors like VAR. It's one of those. You have red cards. You could have own goals in those sporting events. You could have penalty kicks awarded. Also, injury and fitness concerns to key players in these sporting events can affect the outcome of those events. So that being said, it's important to gamble responsibly, guys. Do not stick more than you can afford to let go of. That is the golden rule of the game on the channel. All right, guys, so make sure that you stick to that, and everything should be fine. We should be beating the odds in the long run. So that'll be all for now, guys, till we see you again in the next episode of this wonderful show. May the odds be in our favor always, guys. Peace out.